Welcome everyone. This is Dr. Lieven speaking to you from Portugal, and we're let me just stop the share for a moment. We're going to talk about a program which you've already seen the name of it here, and a program that has a very unique balance of features, a balance of, on one hand, qualities intrinsically because of the owner being a man of integrity, because of the programmers being geniuses, because of the promoting people being top class quality people on one hand, and on the other hand, because of the exquisite mix of formulas, algorithms written into a smart contract, which results into the fact that everybody is making money here. Not just the fat cats at the top, not just the guys who can promote or communicate or sell or share or any of the stuff that online marketers do. No, the program actually is ideal for everybody, including if you have no experience, including if you have miserably failed before. You know, anybody who's been online has lost money, believe me. Look at me. I've made wonderful money, over 300 million over the past 20 years in online marketing. Nothing to brag about, because there is people that have done way more than I have, but at least I know a thing or two about that industry, and we're in a new wave of the industry thanks to the smart contracts. So let me share back to where we were at before. Here we go. And EtherShare, and it's kind of nice that the word share is in the program, because we shouldn't try to sell the program. We shouldn't try to convince people, because that right there puts pressure on everybody, including yourself, including your friends, family, your contacts. Nobody likes to be sold, but people love good tips. People love good little things you can whisper in their ear of, hey, you may want to take a look at this. Well, this is something to want to take a look at. EtherShare, Ether obviously from Ethereum. If you don't know what Ethereum is, don't worry about it. It's one of the cryptos, just like Bitcoin, except Ethereum has its own blockchain, and it enables programs to actually be embedded on that blockchain. And when that happens, you get to a situation where the program becomes completely what we call decentralized. It no longer depends on the company. It no longer depends on the owner. It's out there on the blockchain. And that actually in return means that it is unerasable, as it says there. It's immutable. It cannot go through mutations. It's non-corruptible. No government can screw it up. No banksters can screw it up. Even if the admin was to begin snorting cocaine, and you may be laughing, but we've seen it with programs. I built a company out of nothing, out of Toronto, Canada, to $300 million. And guess what? The owners, well, first, they already were drinking way too much alcohol. They eventually were drinking, I'm not kidding, 3 bottles of liquor per night per person. I don't know how anybody does that and still functions the next day or the next week. I'd have a liver attack for 3 weeks. But then, of course, with that much alcohol, the hookers came in, the cocaine came in, and they blew the whole thing to pieces. 2 of the owners are in jail right now, thanks goodness, because they screwed it all up. This cannot happen with EtherShare, because it's out there for eternity. And I know that kind of sounds long. I'm still trying to grasp that. What is that? It's there forever. Well, forever as long as the internet lasts, as long as there is still electricity in this world, and that's probably for a long time. So I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty technical stuff of how it works and all of that, because actually we don't need to know that. This is the beautiful part. I could inscribe, I've got 2 cats here, and I could inscribe one of my cats, and guess what? They're going to be making money. And they love it. You know, they love that I do the internet business because it pays for their pâté. Oh God, they're French inclined cats. They want their special pâté. If I serve them anything else, they don't even want to look at it. Oh, they're so picky, but I love them. You know, that's what we do. It's like with kids and parents and grandparents. We've got to love them and nurture them and take care of them. So, but why am I saying that I could inscribe one of my cats and they would make money is because you don't need to be skilled to do this program. And that is fantastic, because we know in a lot of programs, it's only the skilled people that end up making the money. So along with a smart contract embedded program, we use wallets. And the famous ones here is the MetaMask wallet. I like MetaMask. Some people prefer the Trust wallet. And then there is these other ones. I don't even know the names, but they work as well. So here, this screen, we're going to go through it word by word because that actually says it all. If you want to know the 30-second elevator speech, as a matter of fact, let's begin with the bottom part right here. And I'm going to try to increase that. There we go. Best of all, that's kind of like going to the end of the book and getting the story immediately. Well, that's what we kind of want, right? To give us the bottom line. Best of all, you are not forced to refer. You don't have to sponsor to still triple your money, your Ethereum. So in other words, here we're in a program where no matter what your skill level is, no matter what your failure or success level is, whether you got diplomas, whether you got a silly doctor's title, or you're an attorney, God forbid, let's hope we don't get any politicians in here, or banksters, you know, because they've been stealing enough from us already. This program is for us, the people, and we're giving essentially money, making money flow in a way that it benefits everybody. Yes, new people coming in drives this program. Now that scares some people. Guess what? McDonald's makes their profit based on new people coming in. Microsoft makes their profit based on new people coming in. A hospital makes their profit based on new people coming in. So there is nothing funky about that. Here, this program, EtherShare, gets their money based on new people coming in, based on how well we actually are willing to share it. And the program, besides the fact that it pays the people who are not willing to share, who just passively want to participate without referring, the program beautifully rewards people who do. That is very important. There is somebody who's got their microphone unmuted. If you would please be so kind to mute your microphone, because it is disturbing if we hear background noise from somebody that we really at this moment don't want to hear about. So let me unzoom. And there it is, almost. That's it. So how does EtherShare work? Enter EtherShare by depositing a minimum of 0.1 Ethereum. By the way, make sure you insert a multiple. I don't know what I inserted, but it was like some 2.5, or I mean, no, 2.5 would have been a multiple, but it was 0.25. That was it. It doesn't accept it. So needs to be a multiple: 0.1, 0.2, 1.0. 100 or 10 Ethereum, all of that, they're multiples of 0.1. It actually says it right there. So we kind of need to read the instructions a little bit. And when we do, we're going to receive 300% of return. Now it can come in different ways. And once you've reached that, that's it for your investment amount. Now, if you put in 1 Ethereum, it'll bring you 3 Ethereum, and that's where it's going to stop. Now you put in another 5 Ethereum, that's 6 Ethereum in total, you'll be able to go to 18 Ethereum. So you can go to 3 times the value of whatever you've actually put in. At any given time, you can inject a little more money, top it up if you want to call it that way. And if you don't introduce anybody in 150 days, that job is realized. You have actually tripled your money. Now, it can go much faster, and that is based on if you at some point want to share it. The beautiful part is with this program, you probably are going to want to share it because it's a good program and it works. So why does it work for my cats? Why does it work for lazy people? Why does it work for unexperienced people? Why does it work for just the passive investors? Yes, we've got people coming in with 50 Ethereum, with 100 Ethereum. Yesterday, a gentleman, it's out there on the blockchain, and I had the screenshot of it, came in with 200 Ethereum. I have a gentleman today who asked me, look, do you really feel this is solid? I want to come in with 200 Ethereum. And so there is people that do it passive. They're not the promoting type of people. They have cash, and they want to plant it in a place where they can grow it. Good. That's one of the 6 money streams. But then there is also this part. Let me again try to increase that a little bit. You get 20% direct referral bonus. It's to say there is a total of 20%. It's actually 10%. And then the rest of the other 10% is spread over several levels deep. So, secondly, you're getting, and this, I had to wrap my brain around that one, 145% of matching bonuses. In actuality, you'll see it's 50% direct and then 20 levels deep. How can that be, people ask, that they can pay out 145% matching bonuses on what? On that 2% that people make. So when you bring in people and they're earning money, you will make money for having referred them as a matching bonus to the tune of 50%, which is, you know, pretty significant. Well, it's on the 2%. It's not 50% of their money, it's 50% of their 2%. So the program is quite remarkable in its features, because then, and I'm not going to get into these, but they're out there on the PDF. Make sure you're in the Telegram group. Any recording always has the links to the Telegram groups. On one hand, you've got the official Telegram group of the program, and the owner of the program is present in that Telegram group. Secondly, you know, it may be where the elite team, that link may be there, or somebody else may be presenting that video. They can put in their own link of their team. So respect that team. But these 4, 5, and 6 are things that you get, that the company has provided for, to make sure that people like myself and others who are willing to share, because they see this as a good thing and they really want to bring it to the world. And by the way, this program is, you know, has less than 5,000 people. We're in the beginning, okay? Isn't this program kind of at its end? No, it's just beginning. And I'll show what I mean. Here is a program. We're going to go, I need to be logged into the correct wallet. We're going to switch to another wallet. About 300 Ethereum wallets. It's crazy. Well, here is a program that some of you have heard about, Forsage or Forsage. I think Forsage sounds a little more French. Dansez avec moi, yeah? Chardonnay, here we go. Forsage, hey, joking aside, let's take a look at these numbers. In less than 4 months, the program has paid out, this is dollars, look at this, earned in US dollars, $104, no. $104,000, no. $104 million in 3 months. This has never happened. In the home-based industry, in the emblem industry, in the affiliate business, this has never happened. And guess what? This Russian program has done it. They have in 4 months, now we have only just over, look, this is what we have in EtherShare. So for those who think that we've reached capacity, we haven't even begun yet, babies. Yeah, 624,000. As a matter of fact, let me double check. 600. Try to remember this number. Did you see that when I refreshed? Because I hadn't refreshed yet. Okay, we're up to 105 million and a half. They're paying out 2 or 3 million per day. This is just the number of people that came in today. That's more than twice the number than we are in EtherShare. So get it out of your head that we've reached capacity, right? Don't even think that way. But some people are so afraid. We've had the programs that, you know, the hit and run programs, the auto pools, and then these Tron programs. Believe me, I burned my fingers on them. I know. So we triple our money. You go in with that. If you stay with just that little entry amount, by the way, that's about $25 or less than $25. That's 0.1 Ethereum. You're going to get 0.3 Ethereum. However you get it, that's going to be your limit. Now, you up it to 1 Ethereum, you're going to get 3 Ethereum. You up it to 5 Ethereum, you're going to get 15 Ethereum. Yeah, it's easy, isn't it? You put in 10 Ethereum, you will earn 30 Ethereum, okay? So you earn 3 times. I mean, it's pretty simple, isn't it? Sometimes we make it way too difficult. Well, that's all it is on one hand. Now, if you share it, you're going to get a 10% direct commission. And then you see 10 levels down, there is additional. So as you build a team, there's a lot of benefit in here for people who are team builders, but they don't have to. That's the secret sauce. Here is that amazing matching bonus that you can get. Remember that 2% everybody gets? Well, you can get 50% matching bonus with your people. Can you imagine if you shared it with 5 people or with maybe 20 people over a period of time? You will match their earnings with 50%. And then another 50% is paid out over 20 generations. Good God, what a incredible creation. Then there is a reward based on people who are the top sponsors. Why is the program rewarding the people who bring in the people? Because that's what brings motion. If you as a passive person make money, keep in mind, these are the guys that help you get paid, the top sponsors. So love them and don't ever irritate them like you're not working fast enough. Hey, if you're not bringing in people, you shouldn't be pushing the other people. I always say, you know, John F. Kennedy said, don't ask what your country will do for you, ask what you will do for your country. Well, it's a little bit the same here. Don't ask what the program will do for you, ask what you can do for the program. I can do webinars, I enjoy that, especially and only for a program that I believe in. So that's what I contribute. Everybody else can contribute in their own way. Sharing is good. Making nice graphics is good. However you do it, you get rewarded for it as top sponsors. There's another reward for the top investors. If you happen to be on that day the top investor, you will get part of that pool, 50%, 30%, 20%. So lots of incentives for people who take initiative. When you build a group, if you have a group that reaches 100 Ethereum, doesn't even have to be you alone. You together with your team bringing in 100 Ethereum, guess what? You get an extra. This is on top of the 300%. You get an extra 500 Ethereum. So these are that's the octane in the tank. That's the turbo boosting of the program. That is what allows the passive people to make money, and it's well taken care of. Well, friends, this is it. This is just one last little overview, and that's the whole presentation. Is 97% is paid out. No back pockets, no black holes in the contract, no back doors for those that have heard of that disaster in some programs. Here, that's not the case. I have friends that are programmers, friends that are developers, friends that are auditors of smart contracts, and believe me, one of the greatest deals yesterday, I happened to share to Dodi, who is with, he's the owner of EtherMagic, which besides Forsage, one of the top programs is EtherMagic. He's the owner of it. He said, EtherShare, rock solid programming, rock solid coding. Yeah, so that's great reputation, and that gives me ease to put out my neck and my face and everything else to say, you know what, we've got a good home with this program. So this is it in a nutshell. What I will do, I'm gonna stop the recording and I'm gonna be available for some question and answers.